Hello everybody, welcome back. Here we are again and just got the work done. That was something related to irrigation. I had to just, what I can say actually, spread the pipes. Never mind, let's continue from here on and learn this stuff. Not even learn, let's work on the project. Uh, and the spread is not a correct word over here. I can say I had to set the pipes or something. Could be. Never mind, let's continue from here on. So I hope I'm audible, and now I can just simply continue from here on. Enter the title, linkage, everything is here. That's great. This was the thing that I was working on, and the next thing that I need to work on over here, that is this. And let's keep it on the right side like this maybe. And what I want to do is simple. I wanna add the value inside this input box that I have, and on change, let's even check exactly how the things are getting done over there. Okay, most of the things I'll be copy pasting. I hope I'll get it here. So ultimately I have an add tag, on key down I have, and on change. So change is simply changing the values and all, and I have on key down. I think I'm using it everywhere. I'm using it inside this. Actually I don't have that, so I'm just using inside this particular thing. On key down, is that what I'm gonna be using? Let's see. We'll try our level best. So first thing is this on change, and this is the input box. On change, I can say const handle. Oh, my hands are numb. Crazy stuff. Can't even type well. But never mind. Let's continue. Handle change, or input change. Handle input change. That's gonna be an event, and the event is gonna be change event, and the type is that's gonna be on HTML input element, something like this. It's hard for me to type well, but okay, never mind. Actually my hands are numb, so I didn't even just hit them up, but never mind. I'll just simply be going on like this. This is crazy. Okay, so this much is done. So I'm just getting this handle change thing done, and as soon as I click on it, so I will be just using this handle input change method over here. This particular thing is done, and when I'm using one more thing, I will have when it comes to this directly I will be setting that, right? Okay, let's have a use state over here. That's gonna be something like tag or tags. Is there gonna be one tag, or there are gonna be many tags? There are gonna be many tags, and set tags. The type of I will be using use state over here, and the type of the tags is gonna be what? An array, and that's gonna be an empty array. By the way, the type of it is gonna be tags string ultimately, right? So an array of a string, something like this. It should be fine. Do I actually need this particular thing over here? Because I already have this particular thing inside content payload, so I don't even think that I need it. So what exactly I need to keep in mind? I don't need this thing, rather I just need one thing, and that is just tag. I should be getting the value of the tag, and that is it. I will be just pushing there set tag, and that's gonna be in the form of string. So use state and a string and a place string, something like this. This particular thing is done. As soon as this is done, so whenever I'm changing the values, so I can say set tag. Set tag is gonna be what? Set tag is gonna be event.target.value. So I'm simply setting the tag over here. Once the handle input change, ultimately this thing is done. I have set the tag. Once I have set the tag, I'm getting the value of tag, and once I got the value of tag, what next? Once I'm actually getting the value of tag, as soon as I click here, like on key down, let's even check what all values I get over here. CLG input.target dot value. I think I will get only the characters, that's it. I'm gonna check this thing out too. So over here let's console it, and let's start typing the values inside it. And guess what, yeah, I'm getting only the characters, I'm not getting the enter and all. That's right. A few more issues that I have over here. One of them is this, that form can't be descendant of form. Okay, so I will make that div, not a problem. It's simply saying that form cannot be descendant of form. So inside model over here I can say that this is actually gonna be div. Any problem as such? Reload the page. Okay, child in the list should have a key unique. Child in the list. Client. Wait. Console.log. Reload the page. Well, guess what? We actually have many errors over here, and we will even get rid of them. That's not a big problem. The another thing is that as I have made this div, because a form cannot be inside another form, so I have made that form over div over there. And once I made that div, so instead of checks input, I'm already having the buttons inside it. That is a good thing. Actually a good thing. If I click on this BTN, make it BTN right here, and I don't have that. Okay, crazy stuff. So what I want, that I want to have button inside this. So what can I name this? Cancel button, model button. Let's make the model buttons. So instead of naming it like this, let's remove it. This particular thing, I will be cutting it from here. I have to make many changes, that is for sure. But never mind. This particular thing needs to be removed from here. Let's go to model buttons. First of all, let's name it better. Maybe model buttons that I have over here, and I'm gonna be having the another button over here like this. And by the way, it should look like this. What is the next thing? And the next thing is going to be here. Let's keep it here like this. And right now buttons are not visible, that is for sure. What I can do to make them visible, first of all, let's change the name of it. That's gonna be model buttons. This is the name, and then I can import it there. So let's import them inside a model heritage, and I have to import them right here inside this. So I can say I will have model buttons over here like this. Should be easy peasy. Right now I'm getting the model buttons, but still the problem is that there needs to be gap between them. So space, that's the gap cannot be. So let's give it the margin right, and it should work fine. Reload the page. Well, they are still closed. Margin right, I'm giving it 5, but it does not work. Here it will not work. Rather, I will have to give this property to this one, to this particular class. Let's give it in the beginning. That's not even a problem. Over here we can just paste it, and they are like this, not quite bad. And what else can we do? This is nice, nothing else. So ultimately I have the buttons as well. If I click on add, it gets closed, and if I click on close, it gets closed. So that is something I wanted. What is the next thing that I have to do? The next thing is that let's work on this particular feature. So model buttons, let's get rid of this, and let's go to tags input. Inside that I have tag, and what I want that as soon as I click enter, that means I have to handle on click as well. So on key down, handle input key down, something like this. Handle input key down on key down. I'm gonna be handling this particular section right here. So let's do that even right now. So const handle key down, input key down, handle input key down. That's gonna be that will give me an event, and the type of that event is going to be key down event. I think that's gonna be keyboard event. Yeah, that's right. So keyboard event, and it's gonna be on what? It's gonna be on HTML input element, and then I can just simply do it like this. As what is the problem? I'm not using that maybe. Let's even check this particular error. Keyboard event is not generic. Well, it does not take this thing. Okay, let's remove it. Is it fine with this much? How about this? Well, seems to be okay. Once I got that, so I will be getting the target, right? So let's clg event.target. Don't know. Let's see what exactly I get once I click some buttons. Okay, over here, console it, reload the page, start writing in it. That's great. Click enter, and you get I just get the target dot what, target dot key or something, event dot target dot key. I hope it should be right, but I do not get that target. It's possibly null. That's okay. I will make sure that exists, something like this. Key does not exist on type event. Keyboard event. What is the problem? It will take HTML input element. Key does not exist. What is the type of it? I better just look at that. Over here, when I'm managing on key down. So on key down is the keyboard event, HTML input element. Of course, I must be getting it from. And event dot key, not target dot. Sorry, that was my bad. I'm using target for no reason over here. Just event dot key should be enough. So let's even check this thing out. Like if I start writing something inside it. So I'm getting this, then I'm getting tab, I'm getting enter as well. Am I not getting enter? Reload the page. If I just write something inside this, am I getting enter? Yes, I am getting enter. Am I getting comma? Yes, I'm getting comma. On the basis of these two things, I have to just decide it. Ultimately, I have to make it functional. Let's keep it here. And what I want that if event dot key that I am getting, if that's triple equals to enter, either this or event dot key that's triple key, that's triple equals to just like comma. In that case, I will be saving the values. Handle key down, I'll be saving the values. Okay, and what else? Is there any other thing that I was missing? Else if key backspace. One more thing that I have to have. First thing, I already have it. That's great. And the second thing is that event.key, if that's equals to backspace or there is no value in the tags value, where does this come from? Value is the value of the input that I'm writing. Tags are ones. Okay, that's great. So if there is no tag, in that case I will be just simply deleting the last one. Does the same thing happen on YouTube by default? Let's check it. If I just press backspace, yeah, that does not get deleted, only later gets. Then I can click on like this. Not having good internet connectivity right now. Should be fine. Never mind. So I will be just writing something over here, just some comments and all for now, and then I will be writing something over here as well. So what can I do? Let's work with this one. I will be just working on the backspace functionality later. So what I want to do that, as soon as I click enter or this, so the tags should be saved in the tags, and that is it. And tags are in the set content payload. So I will be saying that set content payload, and at that time what I have to do, first of all, let's prevent the default behavior of it. What is the default behavior? Nothing. Don't worry about that. I don't know. Maybe enter is enter, like it doesn't really do anything at all. I just hope so, because prevent behavior can be just submitting the form, but I'm not using form over here, so that's fine. But even in that case, I can just use it like event dot prevent default. If it has any prevent behavior, like default behavior, I'm preventing that. Well, it is just optional over here. And then set content payload. Inside this I will be getting the previous values that I have. Once I got the previous values, I will be returning the result by just destructuring them. And one more thing I will have, that is the tag name, and that's gonna be inside tags. Crazy stuff. This is going to be crazy. So I got all the previous values, that means I got the tags as well. Then what I have to do, I have to push the tags rather than directly saving the values. Or I can do one thing, tags are gonna be equals to previous tags, so previous dot tags, and the new tag that I got, so the new tag, something like this. I hope it should be fine, and let's keep the new tag anywhere, that doesn't really matter. So this is how I'm actually going on. First of all, I'm getting everything over here, and once I got everything, I'm specifically just editing the tab section, and on top of that I'm getting the previous tags, and then I'm adding the new tag. Once this particular thing gets done, then I will be saying that set tag is gonna be just empty string, something like that. So this particular thing is also done, and let's see whether it works or not. By the way, if I actually wanna know whether it works or not, it should be fine. Let's see. Check this thing out. Reload the page. Just enter some values like hi. Well, it does not work. Mainly because I'm not giving it the value. So it is getting the value, but it is getting the value from the tag. It does not have on change. This does not have the value. So its value, that's gonna be just tag for now. And let's see how it works now. Reload the page. Let's click on it like I need to reload the page. I'm still not able to write anything. That's crazy. Let's see what is happening. Whenever I just type something inside this, I'm handling the input change. When I'm handling the input change, I'm actually setting the values to tags, and once I'm setting the value to tags, I'm actually using that particular tag, and I'm using this particular tag to just render the value over here in the given section, over here as well as here. On change is already here. So it turns out that it should be fine, but it is not fine. Never mind. Let's make it a read only for now, so that I'm not able to edit anything at all. Let's reload the page, and I'm still not able to just enter the values. Crazy stuff. I hope my keyboard is working fine. Yeah, it is working fine, but this thing is not. Over here I can just make it a string. Oh, I'm not using this tag. Is defined but never used. Which tag is being used over here? Okay. That is right. I'm not using that particular tag. So I'm using rather the top ones that I have at the top, and it should work anyway. Reload the page, enter the value. Not able to. This is the easiest thing. If I'm not able to do it, then there's something wrong. I have this input, I have text, on change is here. Let's forget about even key down right now. Just only focus on this on change, and I'm able to enter. Okay, so key down was the problem. What am I actually doing while doing that particular thing? So whenever key down happens, let's go to input key down. Over here, preventing default, and I'm setting the content, making this. Oh wow. If that's equals to enter or that's equals to this event.key only, then I'm doing this. So preventing its default behavior maybe because of that. Reload the page. I'm able to do it, and when I prevented the default behavior, what was happening? If I actually prevented the default behavior in that case, reload the page and start typing. Well, I'm not able to like this. And one more thing, if I actually check this thing out right now, so whatever I write here, that will be changed. So it's changing over here. That's great. And as soon as I click enter, that thing is here. One more, I click a comma, that's again here. That comma remains. Okay, that comma simply should go away. And hi there, hi there. Okay, what's up? Then I'm getting that comma. Why am I getting that comma? This is the thing. By the way, remaining things are great. I mean, this is really good. Nothing could be better than this. The main point. As soon as I enter my comma over there inside this, and I get this particular thing over here, so the comma actually doesn't get removed from the input. Okay. Even if I'm setting text to empty, if I'm actually setting the tag to empty string, at that time it should be just empty. If event.key is this, then I'm setting the value over here, and then I'm doing this. Disconnect हो गया. It was bound to happen.